I'd like to thank Farzin for having enough trust in me to bring me back. It took him 11 years, but he brought me back. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but thank you for doing it. Persians normally go to a stand-up comedy and they sit there like this as if I owe them erse babashuno. Or they go there, if the lights are a little on, a little brighter, they are judging each other. Look, she got berest implant. Oh, look at her lips, they look like a cow. Look at their eyelids are so high. She's like this. We are so judgmental. I don't know why we throw away the jury papers. You can get paid. How much do you think you're going to get from welfare department? Come on, you get paid by judging people. Do that for a living. My job is to make you laugh. Whether you laugh or not, I don't give a shit to that. I will be paid regardless. My name might be ESLAM, but when it comes to being paid, I am Moses. Alright? I am getting paid, right? Oh God! I knew I should have had it written. I apologize, we started the show a little bit late, but as you know, we are Persian. It is against our religion, culture, and politics to ever start anything on time. We have to show that we are Persian and proud of it. There you go. Even though my first name is ESLAM, I am half Muslim, half Jewish. My father is a Jewish, my mother is Muslim, which makes her Jewish too, right? By injection. There's a needle for that? No, there's children here, we can talk about it. Anyway, my biggest dilemma growing up as a half Muslim, half Jew was I grew up hating myself. And I didn't know why. I stand in front of a mirror, take a rock like Palestinians, they go like, I got the Jew. And my dad said, you broke the mirror again. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why do you keep breaking the mirror? That was my father. As I said, so since there are some Persians, I will mix it up. Some English, some Farsi, right? Yeah. That's democratic, right? Yeah. I will speak slowly so you will understand too, okay? Persians never lose their hair. It just falls on our back and our ears and our necks. It doesn't go very far. We are too cheap and stingy to let it go. It grows up in places where it shouldn't. And then when people go like, Mommy, I thought the zoo was closed today. So no, it's just some Persians. Do you speak, sir? You're looking at me like Brokeback Mountain. Come on, Farzin. What the hell? Officer, search him. He might have something on him. When I was in school, Americans would go say, where are you from? And I go like, back then I was a foreign jail. I had accent. I come from Iran. Both your parents are from Iran? Yes. Where are you from? Well, 1/3 Irish, 2/3 Cherokee Indian, 1/8 German, 7/8 Hungarian, and 2/3 Romanian. I'm like, how many men did your mom sleep with just to make these crazy things Americans do that makes it go, wow. I wonder if Sina means anything here. So, I'm so glad that I'm Shirazi or Iranian. Imagine if my father was French and my mother Greek, I would be a freak. If my father was from Holland, my mother Filipino, I'd be jalapeno. If my father was black, my mother a Jew, I'd be blue. When I'm at the airport, these TSA officers, Homeland Security officers, because I travel internationally, mostly at Heathrow Airport, I get this a lot. At LAX sometimes as well. They look at my passport, first name ESLAM, birthplace Iran. They're like, your name is ESLAM? It's like, no, it's ESLAM. ESLAM. There's no Z there, Sid. When I get nervous, my Los Angeles accent kicks off. There is no Z in my name, Sid. And you're from Iran? Iran. It's not track and field, it's a country. Iran. It says I-R-A-N. Okay, for your stupid sake, E-R-U-N. Iran. Is that okay? And they go like, Iran, right? Iran. That's like where Saddam was, right? Like, no. That's Iraq, or as you say, Iraq. What's the difference? Well, sir, for your sake, and for George Bush and Dick Cheney's sake, Iran is the one with the weapons of mass destruction. Look it up. If you don't believe me, ask Mahmoud. Your name is really Islam? I'm like, no. I just chose this name right after September 11. Just so when I'm at the airport, I get searched, cavity search. But I tell you, I'm starting to like it. No, don't get me wrong, I'm not gay. My boyfriend is, I'm not. You don't want to argue with them because you never know. Their son might become president of the United States and attack your country under false pretenses, and they come there to liberate you. Or in your case, since you have a lot of oil, they'll be oil liberating you. That's a new word that I need to have Webster Dictionary to patent it to my name. So they go like, okay, funny guy, come on, let's go. We go in there and they start searching my luggage. They're like, okay, would you mind removing your clothes? I'm like, what the hell for? Just do it, sir. I don't understand. I'm just traveling to Ohio to make people laugh. Why you want me to take my clothes off? Just do it. Okay, I take my clothes off. And it's like, would you mind bending over? I'm like, shouldn't you buy me a glass of wine first? I don't know what you heard about me. That Middleback Mountain story is not true. We're Persian, okay? And then I was like, do it. I'm like, I don't want to. What is wrong with you Americans? Just because you have a gun, you can make me do anything? And that's the biggest mistake you can make. That's when they make you do the Iranian Macarena. I know why they're doing this, because of these stupid suicide bombers. And they really piss me off, these suicide bombers. You know why they piss me off? They blow themselves up in the middle of a busy market, in a pizza parlor, in a discotheque as they call it, or club. And they leave a note or a videotape of themselves. They're saying they did this for Islam. My name is Islam. I don't ever remember to tell these idiots to do it. And why do they do it? Because they're promised to be in heaven with 72 virgins being fed milk, honey, and grapes. Really? You killed yourself from milk, honey, and grapes? You couldn't go to a freaking Kroger or some Ralph's or Safeway and buy this thing? You have to go to extreme just to get these stupid things? Really? That makes us look bad. That makes it hard for my parents to come to this country. You morons, you're not Muslim. You're an idiot of any religion. You might be Persian. If you can lose 10 pounds by shaving your back, you might be a man. However, if you can lose 5 pounds by shaving your back and clogging the hair drain, you might be Persian. If you haggle over price of an item in a store for half an hour, and at the end you turn to the shopkeeper and go like, so my friend, really, what is my price? You might be Persian. If you hate Arabs and Americans hate both of you, you might be Persian. If it takes you 3 hours to understand the program, 60 minutes, you might be Persian. If you drive 10 miles to return an item to a Dollar Tree store, how expensive the gas is, you might be Persian. If you ask for a price check at the Dollar Tree store, you might be Persian. If you get a job at the Dollar Tree store, so when you shop there, you get 50% discount. Not discount. You might